What?
Doesn't really necessarily stick around too much.
As Barrel's in trouble, getting taken down low, but the Guardian Shield is going to keep them alive for now. Doesn't have
Early damage coming in from Misfortune and the threat of Nautilus. Faker coming down to bottom as well.
Yep, he's going to spot Canyon here as it is going to be 4 versus 3. The Trouble Bubble goes wide. Beryl getting taken down to 300 now as the Dawning Shadow not available just yet. They're only level 2 as the Ignite's ticking down onto Beryl. Effort will fall down for first blood though as Faker tanking up the turret for way too long, and it's a botched dive by T1 of all teams as now LM has to flag and drag.
Yeah, couldn't get away fast enough. If we look here, the Trouble Bubble not landing is the first misstep, but that's okay, right? Maybe you pressure them, maybe you try to scare them off. Effort goes in, but he can't go around for the CC. They can't lock down Beryl. Beryl gets out safely, and it's going to be Effort who dies to that Ignite and the tower shot. Canyon going to pick up that kill, and LM, of course, nearly gets in trouble as well until he can dash out with the combo. So T1... but we are going to have to see some action towards it. They're still focusing on the bottom lane for T1.
Oh my god, he picks the gap as Beryl sidesteps, but it looks like there will still be enough damage here as LM does take down the Scion. Beryl's... Well, Ghost now might be in a heck of a lot of trouble. He still has Flash available and is going to at least be able to flash away, but don't know why he was that far up in the lane. Is now going to be able to get a snare here onto Effort. He doesn't have Flash, remember, but does have his Ignite as Canyon misses the pillar. I look towards that top side, notice that he's under the turret with a lot of minions there to pick up. He was only 10 CS behind and he had a full health bar, but it just didn't seem to matter at all. This is an example of just too much CC being available here for T1 as 4 members down here towards the bottom side, really looking to try and put a dent into that bottom lane. As Canna's just for some reason sitting at 200 health. There's, what? Why are you going for this fight? What? Hello?
Oh, and a nice snipe, I think, is what we're seeing.
Oh, that's what we like to see. But honestly, that was yeah, you don't need to go down with the ship. This isn't the Titanic.
Yeah, this is never review. And we don't. They're not even talking. We're just hearing the fight on the bottom side. He's not saying it. It's just comms for the fight.
Oh, that was blind too. That's so sick. Man.
That was weird.
Well, there's Emperor's Divide onto Teddy, and he's dead. This is the replay timings have been a little bit unfortunate this game. From like worldwide famous stations. Are there any other? I only know Flinders Street, but I don't know whether anyone else really does. Is Teddy teleported into this lane?
Wow,
that's a whoops.
That was very bold. They just didn't have any.
What do you reckon? That sounds pretty bottom lane.
That sounds great.
Yeah. All right, there we go. So Beryl. He took a train from Grand Central to Southern Cross, and now he's doing his best to stay alive. As Depth Charge comes in, bullet time, not going to be able to pick up the kill there, as we do have the Piercing Darkness able to keep the Scion alive. Effort once again having to flash as Ghost throws down the Dawning Shadow, but isn't able to find too much more. Speaking of finding things, Noguri gonna get another solo kill and walks away with his life. You know, it's like, and we last picked the Rumble, baby. Like, and I thought that maybe they had a strategy for it, but it doesn't look like that was the case at all. There's now Effort taking a lot of damage here towards the bottom laners.
You know, cooperation we've seen from him in the top lane. Oh boy, here's another pro for Noguri.
Oh god. Okay, well.
Just silent killing once again. A lot of team comms about mid lane. That's about it.
I assume that
it's too strong. Magic damage carries. Oh.
Yeah, now the equalizer does come down. Canyon is here and does have Subjugate out, as you can see Noguri just partying on the equalizer. Canna should be falling here as Canyon should be able to chomp him down and does so. So it's a 1-for-1, but that is a lot of gold going over.
And things start to work out a little bit for T1. They just spent so much time in bottom. Ellen with the good timing and also the read with the ward. Great equalizer as well. It was such a good position when you go into that T-brush. You're able to put it down on top of the entire cross-section, and, you know, we saw the team kind of get separated. Eventually,
the Rift Herald, the second one, Shirley coming up as Beryl down here towards the bottom side, just looking to take a train to Southern Cross, as you can see, but the bullet time rolling over Nogger. He's still going to be able to answer this, though. He's just too damn strong. Ellen's going to fall down. Nogger at 100 health, just straight up doesn't care.
At this point, basically match Nautilus, if not more, in both terms of CC and, of course, tankiness. He will outshine that Nautilus later. Wow, Beryl just dodging that bubble as well.
Yep, just blind. Oh no, he did have a ward down there, so able to sidestep it quite nicely. Not able to get out of the way of the paddle star, but as you can see in the mid lane, everything's just getting destroyed.
Beryl's happy about this.
Yeah, he's underneath the bottom side. He's going to try and flash out of the way. I don't know why he did that necessarily. As Faker picks up a flash, he will be able to get himself out of the way here. Utilizing that one, has his own as well, so double flashes.
After using his flash was a little unfortunate, but at the end of the day, Domo was pretty happy with the time spent. I mean, look at this. They thought they had this dive in. The hook actually, I think, brings Nuguri slightly out of that bullet time, so not able to maximize the damage. If he had taken, I think, 1 or 2 more bullets, things may have been a little different. But look at damage coming in from Nuguri as well. He got so fed in that top lane, and Canna not able to teleport in early enough. I wasn't able to keep an eye on why that happened. Eventually leads to that double kill. Beryl just buying time. Again, dying after using the flash, a little questionable. He was pretty dead anyway. I think trying to wait for Nuguri, but a second too late.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about buying time for the mid lane and for the top lane as they took turrets everywhere. And now Faker is getting routed. The train coming in once again. There's no station here. He's just straight off the tracks to try and take down this mid laner, and they are going to do that. Dawning Shadow finishes him off in the end. Faker at all, really. I think this is about Noguri getting accelerated crazily. Murdered there as Caster Curse strikes again.
Of stats, and he's still stacked up so much health. Now we're going to see Nuguri finally being Nuguri in this game.
Yep, there we go.
A long time coming.
Yeah, I don't think they needed the equalizer necessarily. That's certainly an old one. But Damwon now looking to try and catch up to Faker here. The pillar, is it going to be a good one? The answer's no. It's a little bit too late there as Faker, maybe caught out of position here. Showmaker gets in there. Does still have the ultimate as Dawning Shadow is going to get stopwatched by Faker. That probably would have killed games because they need their top laner to die twice to be at full power. Does make things difficult as now Effort possibly caught out. Oh man, he's not tanky without that aftershock.
Pushed up against the inhibitor turrets. Damwon now has their choice. And if Nuguri is able to keep Faker at bay.
Bubble as Beryl's going to crash. And bullet time does come in, but Teddy's going to have that one cancelled pretty quickly. Canyon moves on back, and Showmaker is once again here. This is exactly what T1 did in their more recent match. I believe up against Gen G, they were able to sneak away a Baron. No, it wasn't. It was against Griffin earlier on. As Beryl's going to have to flash to get himself out of here as now Showmaker. He does have ultimate available. We'll see whether he can actually utilize it as there's the equalizer. Does actually a fair bit of work, but Canna's going to have to get out of this fight now, down to 200. As Ellen's going to get stunned. Canyon flashes on in there as well as Faker finds a paddle star, but it's onto Beryl, who is so damn tanky. Shock Blast going to be flashed there. That would have been the death of Effort as the Trouble Bubble is going to go wide, and that's just a free pickup and a Baron here for Damwon as they push in top lane.
Yeah, and they should be able to get this turret no problem. Potentially the inhibitor as well. We'll see how much they want to commit to it. They still do have the ultimate from Azir, so they can make something happen if they want, potentially ending the game, but T1 not getting too greedy.
Yep, Showmaker might be saving that one for the next game as in goes the train. It lands onto the Nexus. There is a lot of damage onto the first Nexus turret as it goes down. Effort, no more Aftershock, no more life as the kill onto the Nautilus is taken by Azir, and Beryl does fall down. Zombie mode is activated, but these Nexus turrets are going to follow suit. Paddlestar goes wide. Faker just taking poke damage from what feels like everywhere as Canyon's just playing topside. You can see Showmaker just autoing down this Nexus. He still has Emperor's Divide, by the way, guys. He's looking for an excuse to use it, but I think the Nexus is going to go down too soon, and it does, as Damwon destroy T1 in game.